in Puerto Rico. And right down the lane, Tip Stadium in Lille, France. Waters!
Well, no surprise here. We knew coming in that there's announcing his Olympic debut in a big way.
And it's kind of, okay, guys, we're in the Olympics. With Australia and Canada winning, Germany and France, you get the later after Puerto Rico and South Sudan. And
that yes, Group A lives up to the reputation. And then what an atmosphere. I mean, you watch that France game and their country come out and support that team.
And Canada, it was Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with big buckets. Look. So Carly Jones and Alvarado, what a match.
Business decision is what you could call that.
So South Marielle Shayak, the good shooter, was kind of grabbed by
Pin and a missed layup at the buzzer, which would have beat the United States of America.
So Nouni Omad plays professionally in Israel and plays working. That was beautifully done and got Omad right to the line.
A little bit as a high school junior, played on the JV team, played varsity, and now has played professionally in 11 countries. So many of these guys have been through so much, and now getting to play in the Olympics.
Are on the board.
For South Sudan in terms of checking your man. It's Jose Alvarado. It's
Condit and knocked away and stolen. You see all the attention on Carly Jones on that double team. Unable to hold on to that. He plays for the Sydney Kings, and there is a kind of
an Olympic connection there in the sense that Bourquois going to play be the guy that takes his defense to the next level.
And Cole Cash from deep.
Also an unlimited green light.
About that three. Setting up Alvarado and
the Puerto Ricans. Alvarado, though, does a great job on that play of getting away.
Puerto Rico, if they don't miss a shot, they're going to win the game. Puerto Rico, 4 for 4 to begin. Play for your country. It's like, I'm the star here.
It's like,
I'm Ricky Rubio.
Always enjoy getting to play for a different team where it's like, all right, I've been the role. They don't need much time to get it going.
Marielle Shai sitting with 2 fouls. Those free throws made and then stolen on the inbound. Puerto Rico, South Sudan finding their footing. Waters
to the basket, but the step back on time, on target.
And then Puerto Rico going to miss a shot.
I don't know.
Apparently not. 6. So 4 10-minute quarters, but the way they're scoring, their turnover as Shayak dropping it to Omad to lay it up and in.
Yes. Nouni Omad doing the job on the finish.
Kicking it back.
Keep shooting until they miss.
And Shayak up and under.
Case what he can do and maybe find his way back to the NBA. That
Tremont Waters or Alvarado can initiate the offense. Tremont Waters mid. Carly Jones calling his own number. That's 6 unanswered, and now Puerto Rico wants to stop it.
This is what he does so well. Great hesitation, but he's the master of the mid-point early in our broadcast about Carlos Arroyo being important for Puerto Rico. You look down this roster, and it's guys that all have different stories. National team and professional level basketball. It's about the perseverance and the character and just the job.
Yeah, when he first came over at 7'7" and played for the Golden State to England, he played for Great Britain in the 2012 London Country and rehabilitate this program has been amazing. Has checked in. He is a free agent from Charlotte, but he'd be the one.
Yeah, and Carly Jones has had his cup of coffee. You know, was in the G League. Was small. That's the one thing going against him. JT Thor, a lot of ability.
And you're for South Sudan.
U.S. basketball fans, get used to that. You're going to see the finish at the rim.
Alvarado off front iron. It's going to be a foul, but that is one where JT Thor said.
I appreciate his attempt there to get it reviewed.
It is, because they can go look at it.
That is clearly a foul.
Yeah, Malawach hits him right on the weak side help right there. That's a 17-year-old kid.
Ability there, and really interesting to see him play and to see and a kid that's only been playing basketball since he was 13. Guy that's going to do his damage around the rim. We saw him take a 15-foot
down and out of bounds, a turnover. So Puerto Rico started.
Can mix in Jordan Howard when he gets in the game as well as a guy that's going to just playing one-on-one and making plays for themselves and others.
Carly on to 5. Shayak, the good three-point shooter, in and out.
Shayak, man, that's a 41% three-point shooter from last year.
Now, he's going to score, but can you slow him down a little bit? Alvarado gets.
Carly Jones is so dangerous, just flowing in transition.
And then fading off the left hand, tipped up as they've missed their last 5. Double team there, cycle to Alvarado, open corner 3, got it!
Easy game when you play it the right way. 2 on the basketball.
Lost the handle, lost the ball. So now Timber backed it out.
Wise decision to make that pass.
And then Water.
You're Thor, you're just tipping your cap. I mean, you can't guard.
Go. Carly Jones with a step back. Off Jones. And he will get to the line. 17, the youngest player in the entire tournament for any country.
Tuomo, who's an assistant coach with the Basketball Africa. It's with a grain of salt because Embiid's become really good. But he's ahead of a place where Joel Embiid, and considering his...
So he stacked tires to 10 feet high to develop a shot and jump hooks.
Yeah,
and
and now you watch him fade away jumpers and just unbelievable stuff.
Pocket 7. Waters looking to call it.
But with the one-on-one plays, they can go cold as well. JT driving it. John Clavel coming off that screen. Wenyen Gabriel just grinding it out physically, scooping.
Rattling that out. Pulled by Devon Reed. So Vermont Waters, clever, and then roofed at this opportunity in transition. Normally Peter Jock's going to put
and then Wenyen Gabriel, the effort, didn't just assume that was going down.
Bounds and the ultimate freebie. And South Sudan, their first ever Olympic game. Puerto Rico dead ball, so a player can't call a timeout in live action.
Well, I think the no defensive in the lane, and you can see if you drive the ball, you're going to have guys.
For South Sudan, they made 14 against the United States.
16 threes at the University of Iowa, so he's more than
Reed trying to create something out of nothing from the elbow. Catch and shoot three. Back-to-back threes made. So South
and start the break and push.
Going.
This guy's going to be the one that shoots.
Jordan Howard. Does Nelson Colon, can you afford to sit Waters and Alvarado?
Puerto Rican guard, and Nelson Colon is the coach. Why would you not want to go first? Certainly Jordan Howard will have that opportunity as well.
Thor, Majuk Dang, Peter Jock, and Sunday Dead.
There, Wenyen Gabriel just taking on multiple Puerto Rico defenders.
South Sudan, I think when Puerto Rico made it,
there's something to be said. Even though the lights were bright for that U.S.
Their out-of-bounds turnovers have been a problem.
No doubt. Got themselves in the foot here.
Speaking of shooting yourself in the foot.
Player that I think grows up playing here in the United States deals with this when they taking a big first step. But in FIBA, if you're not throwing, it's all right there.
Carlik Jones back in. Peter Jock, man on the spot.
And Puerto Rico trying to get the easiest Olympic basket he's ever going to have. A foul! Yeah, if you're a guard and you're Puerto Rican, you want to play for Nelson. Ben Waters, pick and roll, two South Sudanese defenders continuing to score at a high level.
Well, people know Marcus Howard. It's been amazing how many athletic families at Purdue.
Fathers are former players, and Steph Curry comes to mind. Chances are the kids are going to be pretty good too.
Was boxing out, and you better get a body on the South Sudanese front.
Whether that's Oman, Cool, Gabriel, those guys are looking. The effort that South Sudan plays with is excellent.
And Yarrow dropping it back off, and Clavel from as they build the 7-point lead and 7 unanswered. Fire, Nooney Omat with a 3 of his own. And Carlik Jones, Alvarado fade, fire.
Go right here. Carlik Jones, pretty good defense to it, just better off.
Finish that layup, Condit with a rebound. Here comes Howard into the front court. But if you're South Sudan, you're thinking
there's certainly some space there, but coming off to that left. Holding that first quarter, different story in the second.
Noticeable for players?
Yeah, I always felt like it was the NBA. But I always felt like a foot and a half closer.
Yeah, 23-9 in the NBA, 22 in the court. But he doesn't finish at a high percentage inside.
At least last season, for whatever reason, his layup percentage, 1% on layups in international play this season.
He's going to be dealing with Condit and others. So it stayed. Catch and shoot. The deal and the throw ahead. And now.
Greatest fast breaks there. That was a little bit of a struggle.
That middle guy gets stolen a lot.
It was a great read by Clip.
Royale Ivy is saying
calm down, relax.
Calm down. Out into the front court. Okay. Omat off front iron there. The rebound in. So Alvarado with a 7-point lead in the ball.
Carlik Jones, you're not getting a better look than that.
Alvarado with a mid-range. What was that? Catch and shoot, Peter Jock 3. That
brought that weak side defender in, and he found Peter Jock.
Front court. And then you've got the foul with Jose Alvarado leading the way. And that hasn't changed much. Alvarado. And so, even though it feels like it's an avalanche,
Nelson Colon has empowered them to make plays.
Catch and process on Cole. And you mentioned just casually,
though, where it pays off in a big way being played in Puerto Rico. Sabonis is a real problem to guard. It's real.
8 teams had already qualified, the 4 qualifying tournament in Latvia.
Yeah.
And that was really impressive for Brazil.
It was some of the most pressure I ever felt play well right away. But you know what's at stake. Out of that a winner.
Jose Alvarado, 1 of 2 with 37 against Nigeria. And Nuni Omar
Pressure in South Sudan, attacking it to score.
Basically for Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, 9 made 3.
Double digits. Romero inside, flipping it up. Played for the Windy City Bulls, has been in the NBA. South Sudan wants to see more even in the second half.
When I think Puerto into the body of defenders, and he can certainly at his size make his way.
Arrow carries on. Drop it into Romero. JT Thor, the strong left hand down the lane.
What a sequence right here for JT Thor.
Should have been a goal that hit the backboard.
Easily. Romero, I can see why Puerto Rico.
Wait a minute, Clavel's going crazy. Tremont Waters, Jose Alvarado. These are teams that are not expected to medal. And Alvarado will play Greece. Is Giannis the best player on the floor? When they play Serbia, it's
amazing thing is that LeBron James at his age, and these other guys are out there. It's truly mind-blowing. You can make.
So Alvarado, he's got 19. It's on the iron tipped up and out. And Puerto Rico starting to break the nice pass inside, met at the top. And Ortiz, a good open look, and he buried.
Puerto Rico just 26% from downtown, but what a pass.
Carlik Jones looking to call his own number, hanging in fifth. Tremont Waters will pick up the blocking foul with 3.
And, you talk about the change of pace by Carlik Jones. That's been phenomenal.
Alvarado been the complete offensive engine for Puerto Rico.